With Microsoft and their constant updates, it seems like it took away my Bluetooth too. But anyways, that's beside the point. Our workshops are very informal. You can ask questions anytime. I'm always looking over at the other screen here to make sure if I see any questions or anything, I get to them, when able. I always introduce myself. I'm now the programmer. I create the member area and all of the stuff that goes with it. So that's really great. The most important thing is getting started. I would say probably a 50-50 chance that new people don't get started correctly at all. They come in and they pick a domain name and then they stay at maybe lesson 1. And the problem is all you got to do is scroll down the page and it says go to lesson 2. Lesson 2 says go to lesson 3 after, there's a paragraph of information. And the information is really, it's just geared towards getting you on to lesson 3 so that you can start in the program with the training video and learning the whole concept of promotion. Okay, so that's very important to understand, is that lesson 3 is where it all starts. And that link on the top menu that says training. Okay, that's important because that's going to get you into that first video that gives you sort of an overview of everything, getting your profile settings right, learning about how the menus work, and that kind of a thing. So when you go into the training area, you're going to see that video right here, and you can see the points in the video here. Give you just a sort of an overview of what I'm going to talk to you about in that video. Okay, very important. It's going to teach you about the workshop, all the stuff. If you don't see this first video, it's really, really tough to get into the program. You should also take time to take notes, write things down. I've got a few notes in this ebook that you can download, and once you get through it and you're settled, you should watch this video here about exactly how Safelists and traffic exchanges work. I've had so many people come in and admit it. They said, before I got here, I didn't think Safelists and traffic exchanges worked at all. And they do work if you know how to advertise in them properly using our ad examples and our software, things like JitBit and all of that stuff, which all comes in as you go through this lesson, as you go through the training. Super important, and this is the biggest one, how to get your bonuses that we promised you is on lesson 3. And I'm going to reiterate this again because there's a lot of you. I'm not going to show you this page because, well, I think all of you are probably sitting down, but you could fall off your chair when you see how many people have requested the bonuses and never filled out the form to get them. Why? I don't know. I send out reminders almost every 2 days and say, hey, just so you know, you requested your bonuses, we set you up for them, but you haven't got them yet. So, always a question mark for me. Support. You can always get support 7 days a week, every single day of the year. We never ever have a day off. The bank, our bank, we have the Royal Bank of Canada, CIBC. I'm sure in the States there are, gigantic banks. Do you ever notice that they really do take weekends off? These are all combined, they're probably worth $1 trillion, and yet there are just really no banks that are open, especially on Sunday. We're open 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. We're open. So if you fill out a support ticket, we'll get to it. Gmail, super important. I have somebody using Outlook right now. I have a few people using Yahoo. They don't get our email. Gets back to the bonuses. Go into and I'm going to show you how to do this. Go down here on the left menu. Get a Gmail account first, then go to Account and Support, Account Details. And in here, you have access to update your information. This one up here, you're going to have an email that we use to communicate with you sort of more privately. That must be Gmail. You've got to get a Gmail account there. Same with your VIP member. So as a silver or platinum member, you should get a Gmail account here. They should be both the same, ideally. They can be different, but you should use Gmail. Okay. Worldprofit also includes email if you want it. You don't have to have it, but we have a web-based email provider that we use, and it's fantastic. Okay. That's how you get started in the program. The program does work. If you follow this procedure here, you're going to say to yourself, that's exactly how I found out about Worldprofit. Somebody, my sponsor, sent me an ad, maybe in Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or a Safelists or an exchange, classified ad board. And I saw it and I responded to it, and it was a page that just said, get information, get credits, get this free software. And I filled it out, and it was very simple. You probably remember, you just put your name and email in and you were in. Brought you right into the Live Business Center. So that's what this whole thing is about. This applies to any affiliate program you're currently in or that you ever join. We are 100% geared towards all of the programs that you're already in or that you join in the future. Okay, we have hundreds of members that don't promote Worldprofit. They use this programs completely for their own programs, right? We don't hear from them very often, but they're out there promoting. They're using the Autoresponder systems, they're using the prospect emailer, all of these things. And I'm going to tell you what one of the most important things about Worldprofit is we host your site. Okay, your own domain name. Everything is built on your website, your property. Okay, that's really important to know. You're going to run into some tools that can help you make your promotion more efficient, such as JitBit Auto Text. There's also a version for Macs. Okay, I think it's called Text Expander. RoboForm is a password organizer. You can use that. Postbox email is to check your email in multiple accounts from a desktop software. Okay, so you don't use the browser, you use software right on your computer. I love it because Postbox, they let you install it on your laptop, on your desktop, everything, and it's always synchronized. So if you delete an email on that computer, it deletes on all of them. It's a beautiful piece of software. The Link Manager is an awesome tool to just help you organize. Okay. Now, today's topics I wanted to talk to you about are, we've added some new promo codes. I'm going to talk to you about the promo code center. We generally, that is just one of the untapped gold mines of promotion is our promo code center, because we have so many sites in there that have given Worldprofit, specifically Worldprofit promo codes for our members. I want to talk to you about two things: the prospect emailer, which is in your prospect manager, and Worldprofit's autoresponder. We're going to talk about the Worldprofit community, the different social groups that Worldprofit has, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. How do you join them? Okay, how do you get involved with them? And importantly, we're going to go over again how to get your bonuses. On that note, if you want to spread any bit of news to anybody in Worldprofit who is a silver or platinum member, tell them to get to lesson 3 and read the lesson if they don't have their bonuses. Okay, if they read the lesson, they'll see, just like here, when you go click on Worldprofit up here, this will take you back to whatever lesson you're on. Scroll down the page and you can see how to get the bonuses. All you have to do is take this, copy it, paste it in here, and submit the request. Okay? Why do we do that? Like, why don't we just give all the bonuses away? Well, number one, you have to sign up for the sites to get the upgrades, so you need to go through lesson 3. That's the whole purpose of the video. And number 2, we want you to know how to use a support form. And finally, you're here, right? You're logged in, because when we send you the form for the bonuses, we need to know that you can navigate around, right? Or nobody would ever get them. They just get this email saying, here, go here, get your bonuses. Well, what are these? These are Safelists? Well, what are you talking about? So that's why we do it that way, and it works. It really does. Okay, that's why we're doing so well. We're having we're on pace for a record July. We're not doubling the record like last month and the month before, but we're going to shatter the record for July. It's fantastic. So this stuff's all working. It's working great. So let's go to the promo code center first. If you're using the classic menu, it's on the top. It says promo codes. Up here, it's under freebies, promo code center, if you're using the modern menu. And you can see I've added 3. My emoji mailer, over the rainbow mailer, text ad traffic. Okay, and that's from Will Buck, one of our members. And he submitted those to me, I think last night. So we have 234 sites in here. I asked somebody filled out a support ticket and said, you know, is there more ways to promote? And I said, did you, use the promo code center? And yes, I did. So I looked in the ad tracker for, maybe some of these clicks from these sites. And the member didn't use the solo credits. See, when they give you solo credits, that means you can email the members of these sites. When you enter the promo code, you would get those solo ad credits. So in the case of just credits, that's fine too. You can usually use these credits for your banners, text ads, full page ads, things like that. Okay, so when you do get the solo ad ones, which are down here, there's different ones like 2 solos, 2 solos, 2 solos. You can use those and send ads out. Solo ads work the best for quality because people click on them. They go to one of the ad examples that you send out, and many times they join. There are probably well over 1 million people in these sites. Don't try to do them all. Go slow with it. You don't have to join them all. You can just join a few of them, see how you like it, get used to it, and then you can add to it as you go. Okay? Every time you put your referral URL in here, and an associate comes in and they sign up, they'll sign up under you, as well as members that you've sponsored that are silver or platinum. And that's a good thing because then they go under your link, and if they purchase an upgrade, which is the whole purpose of Promo Code Center, right? The owner gives a promo code to get you to come in, and maybe you'll upgrade because you like the site. That's why these sites work. Okay, but anyone that you sponsor into WorldProfit will come here and they sign up. When they click on the text ad traffic, it goes through your link, which in my case would be this one right here. See, I put under Ultimate Advertising Machine. They would be clicking this link up here, and they would actually go here, right? My link. Do they know that? No, they don't. They're just trying to sign up, and then they go under your referral link. Okay, so that's how the Promo Code Center works. Okay, it's very important to understand that you don't have to promote WorldProfit to these sites either. You can promote your affiliate programs. All right? So that's important to know that. There's 2 ways, well, there's more than 2 ways, but there's really 2 big emailers that we have at WorldProfit. The prospect emailer is the most common one because it works with the prospect manager. So every time an associate signs up, so if I go to the prospect manager, we put them in here and we say associate. Okay, we'll say they're an associate. And they go in here and it's another database. In other words, the prospect manager is your private, 100% yours prospect manager. It just manages your leads, your prospects, everything. Okay, it's private, it's yours, we don't touch it, we don't remove anybody, we don't do anything to it. And what you have the ability to do is send email through a couple of different formats. Number one, you could go here and say, I wanted to view George Kosch, that's me. And I see I've got a phone number, I've got all this stuff here. I can send letters out and it'll keep trace of it. I could do call looping, which is again another thing up here which you can look at. There's a help video and everything. And you can set up custom letters that you can send out to them. And it would be one at a time. So if I said I want to send out an emailer, I could click on email actions and then I go from there. This area you should take your time in here, but you should watch the video to help you out. This will even tie in, if you want, to a thing called Email Commander, which allows you to set the mail server as your own private mail server. You get better delivery rates. Okay? If you don't use Email Commander, Worldprofit's mail server is used, and there's no charge for it. And there is a charge for SendGrid after a certain amount, but it's highly worth it. Okay, it really is. Worldprofit doesn't send any email to your prospect manager leads, ever, except if they're an associate because they're an associate on our associate list. But they only get a newsletter that sends them into the member area through, of course, you're the sponsor. Okay, so we're always sending out things like goodie bag items, PLR items, that kind of a thing. We send them constant reminders about their guaranteed visitor account, because to keep it active, they have to log in every 3 days. Okay, stuff like that. You have the ability to send out virtual sales letters that we've pre-written about Worldprofit. So let's assume that you purchased some leads and you wanted to send those leads something. You could send them these to sign up as associates. You wouldn't want to send these to associates because they're already associates. You can send them a letter. You can create a custom letter about your affiliate program. Okay, stuff like that. It's really incredible what this thing does. This thing is over 25 years old. This was the first software that we ever created. It's just been enhanced over time quite a bit. Right? You can use the prospect emailer right here to email groups of people. And by groups, I mean you can say, I want to email my associates. You can put your silver and platinum people that you've sponsored by hand. You can put them in here. You can only import leads that you purchase through us, through our lead power. The reason is the canned spam. We have agreements in place with these companies, well, with lead power, that we can email them. You don't want to sit there and send out 1 million emails. That's the dumbest thing to do, is to just sit here all day pecking away, sending email, thinking that somebody's going to sign up from it or do something. I highly recommend, if you do download your 25 leads, or you purchase 25 leads or 50, download them 5 at a time and work with them. They're people. They're people that filled out a form and are interested in the program, right? Not Worldprofit. They don't know anything about Worldprofit. They're just leads. People who have been phoned and verified that they're interested in learning about an online business. So the prospect leads that you see when you go in there are designed that way. But the emailer, you can create your own groups if you want, right? So they're called prospect types. And of course, associates are default, right? You know, you don't have anything, but you can change this. You can have dealers, specials, past customers. You can add a prospect type, whatever you want to call it. Okay, these could be, for lack of these are my Melaleuca leads. I don't know what you want to call them. It's up to you. Okay. So that's how that works, and you can email them as often as you want. But again, you're not going to want to just keep pounding email to these people. Okay, that's not going to work. Gary says, I'm eager to learn your method. The best way to learn is by doing it. Right? You want to do it. You want to go through and send out the promos as per the training video. Okay, so when you go to the training, that second video, you want to go through that. I sent out an emailing today myself, just before I came on, about 20 minutes before I promoted one of our landing pages. Okay, and I'm looking at my mailbox here to see if I got any in, and I generally get about, every time I send out an emailing, now we pay to email, and they're for fast track, I'll get about 4 or 5 every time, associates. Okay. Sashin says prospects are those who have signed up to silver or platinum, and associates who have signed up. That's correct. Yes. Okay. Ken says, so if an associate hasn't gone to silver platinum, we email them, try to encourage them. Yeah. What I would recommend, you can do either one, Ken. I would do your affiliate programs primarily because we email them and have the live business center. Okay, so we send out an associate newsletter every day to them. And I'm going to show you on my little draw program because sometimes that's easier to do that way. So when you have an associate come in, here's your associate. Okay, so they're all happy. What we do is we send them an instruction to be associate instructions. Okay, so we mail them that, they log in and they come to the member area. Okay, so we'll call this the member area here. So there they are, they're in there and they're on the list of associates. What happens is a copy of them goes into your prospect manager. You do whatever you want. You can email them your own affiliate program. You can tell them, call me, anything you want. Okay? They stay on your list. So it's a beautiful sharing system that we have. That's why I say to people in affiliate programs, why not double your chances of making money? And this is the big thing, by sending them the Worldprofit ads and do the Worldprofit program, because we're sharing them with you. And believe me, we're not signing them up into any other program. We're just Worldprofit. That's all we are. We don't have another program. Every single thing funnels them into stuff under you. Okay? So nothing else to share about getting credits on Safelists. Jay's one of those who, I'm one of those who felt they were worthless, but I'm eager from you. Yeah, no, like I said, Gary, you're going to learn about how they work by doing the promotion. Okay? I had a friend, very good guy that I did a lot of business with. His name's David Ledoux. And he had a really neat concept. He was in network marketing, and he joined us, and we had a great relationship. Everything was perfect. He retired, but he was extremely successful because he had what was called the Do team. And it was specifically that. The Do team was a team of people that he had that worked with him in his network marketing that did things. And they often said to him the same thing. Oh, give me some more advice, give me, all this stuff. And he said, if you do this, you will learn far more than I can teach you, because you're actually doing it. So those are my words of encouragement, is do the promotion, because you're going to learn all kinds of different things by just doing it. Okay? And Brian is right. What is a safe list? Let's talk about that for a sec. What is a safe list and what is a traffic exchange? Okay, so you got TE and SL. Forget about their functions. Okay, forget about what their functions are. Who are the people in safe lists and exchanges? They're business opportunity seekers. They're biz hoppers. Where else can you find biz hoppers? Nowhere. Can you find them in Google? I find the population of the earth in Google. But can you specifically target business opportunity seekers? No. The only place, safe list, traffic exchanges. Okay? That's why they work. You can go to Facebook groups. Okay, so Facebook groups, certainly, they're in there too, but these are the easiest to use. Okay? So Rich Moyer says, to clarify, the email the prospect manager sends to associates and autoresponder subscribers, your dealers, do not receive your prospect manager emails. No, they don't, unless you put them in there and have a category called, or a prospect type called dealers. You would have to enter them. Okay? So Gary says, do what? Just send an email to the safe list. That is, why is that different here than off platform? And the secret again is with sending the emails out, you're using these ad examples. And the ad examples are the secret to getting people to sign up, because our ad examples are specially crafted and the landing pages are specially built to offer one thing. Do you ever see how many people will post in a safe list? They'll show a website. Website, absolute waste of time to send to a traffic exchange safe list. As a matter of fact, it's a total waste of time to send a website to anything except a lead that you've already created. You have to generate a list of associates before you send them product and sales and websites. What you send in general out to safe listing exchanges are these types of pages. Pages that are one-dimensional and take 10 seconds to read, right? Because you only get 10 to 15 seconds. So somebody says this is a one-time special offer, fill out your form and get them. Why does this work? Well, when I drive down the street, I see garage doors closed with cars parked in driveways. You ever notice that? And the more I look, the more I realize, wow, these people don't have room in their garages because they buy every single thing they see. Garage sales are the result of this. That's why they call them garage sales. They take all the junk and they sell it. Now, what my point is here, people sign up for anything and everything. Why are we better? Because we show them the big picture. We say, listen, let's take you in. Let's help you. We have a guy, me, comes on live every week. We've got a huge group. We're a social network. We've been around for 26 years. You see, so you get them in to sample it, kick the tires, and then they come in and they do what you folks did. You say, you guys are pretty cool. You've got support, you answer your tickets, you've got great software, you're always on. Well, sometimes our website gets a little reboot, let's say, but the bottom line is that's how it works. Okay? The time you promote your website is when you build a list of associates. In the associate list that goes into your prospect manager, and you say, you could create a letter saying, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Jessica Fish. I'm your sponsor in Worldprofit. Right? And then you go from there. And then you say, here's my website, here's my Skype, here's my phone number if you want. That kind of a thing. Here's my Zoom room. I'm doing a Zoom Friday at 2. You know, that kind of a thing. Establish a bond with people about you because they've heard about business opportunity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've heard how to make $1 million a day without moving, drinking beer on a beach, making money. Introduce them to you. That's unique. That's why we have the graphics builders and we have your own website, because it makes you unique. And that's how this works, right? So that's the next stage of the whole thing. So the prospect emailer is designed for that. It's your emailer. It's your business. You can use it for any business that you're in. In steps the Worldprofit Autoresponder. This is an autoresponder. It's the same as Aweber. It's the same as GetResponse. As a matter of fact, we had our autoresponder predates all of them by years. Okay, these companies didn't exist when we created an autoresponder. I can guarantee you that. How does the autoresponder work? Like, why is it so cool? Well, number one, it comes with the upgrade to Platinum. It's part of the Platinum upgrade. And if you were to pay for an autoresponder with, say, a limit of 5,000 leads, it could cost you $50, $60 or more a month. So this is included. If you decide to upgrade to Platinum, you can purchase it on your own. We charge $199.95 a year if you don't want to change from Silver. Okay? The reason I really like the autoresponder is because I built it. That's a good reason, isn't it? I built it because I used the thing, and back in the early days with our associates. And the associate emailer, isn't in here. It's a standalone system that I've created. But this one is really cool because I kept it simple. In my opinion, this is the simplest that you can have an autoresponder. Now, when you do go to your, you create your autoresponder sequence and it starts looking like the one that I have here, you have the ability to take anyone that joins your auto-response sequence and put them in your prospect manager if you want. I say no to it. You can if you want, because now I created the newsletter area up here, which allows you to email groups of sequences. Like, say, for example, you have 4 autoresponder sequences. You can email them all using the newsletter area. Okay? This also can tie into Email Commander. It's pretty phenomenal. Now, there's too much for me to go through, because there's help videos here. However, it's awesome for selling products because people, the basic concept of an autoresponder it's really basic concept, and that's why I like the one that I created, because when people sign up, they go to a landing page, which is in the landing page builder, which is built into the autoresponder from your website, not mine, not Worldprofit, your website. They fill out their name and email, and they go onto your autoresponder list. And this autoresponder list, AL, is the same as this right here. Could be how to sell PLR products. But within that, there's a whole bunch of messages. You could have 25 messages in here. And you say when they go out, right? You want to send out a welcome message. So message 1, that message, we'll call it M1, goes to the new subscriber. And usually that's right on day 0, I call. And then on message 2 might go out on day 1 to that person. But you see, it sequences them because, say you have 5 people join today, 5 tomorrow, blah, 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 they get all these in a sequence. When the sequence ends, which, by the way, you can add more if you want, you can use the newsletter system. So you can send them newsletter. Let's pretend that says newsletter. You can send that to the whole group, or auto-response list 2. See how it does get... It's really cool because you can just say, well, I want to send a newsletter to everybody. I don't care where they are in the sequence. And that's done with the newsletter area up here. Okay, and then it'll keep an archive and everything of everything you've sent out. Just like I was saying earlier, learn this by doing it. In other words, create your system and test it on yourself. Did you know that Gmail, when you go to a Gmail account, and they say, for example, my Gmail account is george.kosch@gmail.com. Well, you can test your own autoresponder by going g.@gmail.com. You can also use ge. You're getting the point, right? Those are all the same emails, but to test systems, you can do that. And then you can delete them later. You can just go into your, when you go view edit, you can go into your subscribers, manage subscribers, and just delete yourself from there. I recommend this because then you can see what it does, right? See how it works. See, maybe you've got to change something. For example, if you're giving away a PLR product from the PLR Vault, you could say, oh, I forgot the link. I should have put the link in, or whatever, that kind of thing. Okay? Yeah, and that's it. So go through these things and learn about how they work. Dave says, I've recently purchased Diamond Ad Rotator but haven't had any clicks since the 9th of July. Is that normal? No, not really. I would fill out a support ticket. Let me check. Okay, let me check on it. I actually just renewed in what's it called here? Rebrandable traffic. I'll show you an example of site that I use, One of the sites I use is called Rebrandable Traffic. And I have, there you go, Rebrandable Traffic. I actually have an account. I just renewed it today. I bought 200,000 ad credits. See this, how it says 200,000? I just bought 200. I was down to 4,200. But look at where my campaigns go. You'll notice that this one goes to, these are all fast track. See how we've got the diamond sites in here, and we've got Sapphire ads. All of these are just sign up forms for not only fast track, but clicks to the different banners and things like that. And I pay for these all the time. I monitor them very, very closely. I also go to a couple of other bulk sites to purchase massive amounts of traffic. And I also have all of the ads, as you've seen, on our websites at Worldprofit, all of our 18 sites, like, it's everywhere. So anyways, I thought I'd just show you that. The Worldprofit Autoresponder comes again with the upgrade to Platinum, along with 40% commission instead of 20. You get the Graphic Studio, which is brutally easy to use. It's awesome. ClickBank Superstore Sales Manager, which I updated. I update the store every week. Okay, you get Advanced Ad Tracker if you want, 18 traffic injections, contact support. This is a special time for us, so we have our specials on. As you can see, 26th birthday special on now, which is an upgrade to Platinum. Okay, so you save a lot of money by prepaying for a year. So it says, Gary says, does it make sense to members of Safelists owns? Yes, because our Safelists generate thousands of new members from people that we've never heard of. Okay, our promotion of our Safelists and exchanges are in other Safelists and exchanges that have nothing to do with Worldprofit. Think about this, Gary. This is an important thing. We've been around for over a quarter of a century. Those Safelists and exchanges are 15 years old. Some of them are 10. But we've had arrangements with other companies that own Safelists and exchanges that they don't sign up as associates. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we've got a lot of people in them that have no idea what Worldprofit is. No, Larry, not really. It was just a name, but we do pay commissions with Bitcoin, right, as an option. So yeah, it's I would promote anywhere. Okay, don't worry about that kind of a thing, because there are thousands of people joining, you know, the combined 18 sites every week. I wouldn't say thousands. I'd probably say about 200 to 250 spread out that are not Worldprofit members. They're coming in all the time. I get the emails constantly. If I go in, and so I'll go to my Traffic Center account. New member joined, new member joined, new member joined. Let me look at this other one. New member joined. Okay, so here I'll give you an example. I just came in at 8:55. I don't know who this is. Kathleen is her name. We don't. I guarantee I'm pretty sure I know most silver members. Bet you if I look this up, I wouldn't find her. Yeah, and the Gmail account. I'm going to do this. Watch. I'll go into my associate database. I'm going to do this on another computer. I mean, I don't want to give you all their information, but like if I go here, just out of curiosity, and let me look this person up. Associates. Put in the email address here. Let's see if they're an associate. No matches found. I'll do a screenshot for you. Watch this. Here, I'll even do the image. I'll do an image here because it's on my other computer. Watch. There's the image. Finish it. It's on my clipboard, and I'll show you. You can all go take a look if you want. This is an example of somebody who just signed up for one of our sites. I think it was Web Traffic Extreme. And I put her email address in, so you can't see her full email. And I said search. And this is the associate database. See how it says associate maintenance? That's our database. She's not a member of anything. So if you're promoting right now to, and I'll tell you which one it was the Web Traffic Extreme. So this person just signed up right now, like 8:55, so 45 minutes ago. They're not in our database. I don't know who it is. There's your proof. Live, right in front of you. That's just one. There's another one right after it at Shell Smith. Maybe I know that, you know, I'm going to look it up again. I'm not going to give you a screenshot because I don't have time for that, but you'll have to take my word for it. Is this an associate? Yes. So the other person that signed up is an associate. She's been an associate since 16th of July. So signed up. So, you know, I would say 30 to 40% of the entire population of those sites are not associates. I know they're not because they come in all the time. I go, oh, that's cool. That's right. Sandy Hunter, the internet is kind of big thanks to our president, Sandy Hunter, chiming in with the facts of promotion. Okay. So if somebody has their telephone number in their profile, someone calls it, tries to sell a membership to them, the best way to do it, yeah, I guess Ken is telling Mary is call if you want, and yeah, just tell them to sign up. You should always, by the way, here's a question that I got quite a few times. Somebody would say, my sister, my cousin, wants to sign up under me. What do I do? Well, if you click on your promotion links here, which are the ad examples, you can send any of these URLs to your cousin, to your friend, to somebody you know. You can, any of these will sign them up under you. Okay, so always remember that. They don't have to go to worldprofit.com, they don't have to go to anywhere. They could just go to any of these URLs, any of them. So keep one bookmarked and just say, oh yeah, just click this link, sign up under me, and then you're in the program. Okay? Just checking how many people are now. We got a full house. Okay? Social groups. We have the Worldprofit community, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. How do you join them? Very simple. Click on the Worldprofit logo up here. See that logo in the top left? That brings you to the main area. And you will see up here, Twitter, Facebook, Worldprofit community, YouTube, and Instagram. I don't do a lot of Instagram. But Worldprofit community is huge. It's free to join. You don't sign in with your Worldprofit stuff. Okay, you sign up separately into this, and then you can post ads in here if you want. Don't post 50 in a row, please. And Brian, this is for you. Somebody went into our Facebook group here, and they were trying to sell tires. It's about business opportunities and affiliate programs. So if you want to sell something, you're not going to really do much selling tires. I don't know why somebody tried to sell tires. Anyways, Brian Armstrong is an admin now, so he's going through and just making sure that overnight millionaire system, that's fine. That's just a catchy thing. That's fine. Roots to that kind of stuff. Okay, these are fine. You can post. We have how many members in here now? 5,000 plus members, and also in the community, Worldprofit's community, we have how many members do we have? Members, we have currently 28. Look at that, 28,000 members. Okay, so yeah, we have admins now that go in and they just delete ads from people that are posting ads that really have no relevance to anything. Okay, you can post articles, read articles, discuss news, blog, home. We have our thread, kind of like a Twitter sort of thread of what's going down. Okay. I want you to really have a good understanding the fact that these are here to support our community and our members, and they work great. Okay. And I will say one very important thing about this is Worldprofit's member area. I have it turned off now because I don't want the sound to come through, but our live business center is our center of business for not only associates but members who have questions. All we ask is that if you see a monitor up and he or she is busy conducting a sale, just wait, and then chat, type in your question, and they'll try to help you. Primarily what we're doing is we're trying to help associates who log in and say, whoa, what is all this? That's where they say, well, watch the video, the silver presentation, and then they go from there. They're trained by Linda Elzey and Brian Armstrong, who know Worldprofit inside and out. They've been with us well over 15 years. Brian's been 20. Linda's about 15, over decade, 2 decades. So they know what they're talking about. And it is a voluntary program. It's staffed by Worldprofit members who volunteer their time. Okay. Are there any questions about that? How to get your bonuses? Fill out a support ticket. All you do is fill out a support ticket and say, I would like my bonuses. Where do you go? I'll give you a hint. What we're going to do is we're going to send you an email. And the email is going to have a link that takes you directly to this link right here, Extreme Traffic Package. What you want to do is go to the very top. You see where it says enter your Extreme Traffic Package details. Click on it, and then you can enter the details of all of your different sites. Most likely you've signed up for all of these. If you haven't, you can sign up here if needed. These are your sponsors' links are in here. 2 numbers, those are numbers. The rest are usernames. Okay. If you want to sign up for these faster, go to the advanced menu, click on multi-commission system. That will give you a bird's eye view of all those sites. And you can either activate your current account or you can create one right there. No problemo. No, the ads in the community area are generally just our ads. We don't charge people for them. Maybe in the fall we will. We might have some kind of a special deal where you can have an ad in there. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. But yeah, there are a couple of ads in here, down here. These are just our banners. Actually, these are just group hubs. We don't really have a lot of advertising in here. You can tell by looking, there's not a lot. It's just a rotator, diamond rotator. I used to have the banners in here too. I'll probably put those back in too for the gold banner rotator. Okay, so again, the birthday special is to upgrade and prepay for full year platinum. You can also prepay for a silver membership. That way you don't have to pay the monthly fees, you just pay the annual fee, and you save over 50%. Okay. Are there any questions about any of this? Yes, it is. It's the JVZoo ID. It's a number. So if I go to the Moneymaker kit here, which I always like going out. Moneymaker kit. Well, I don't have it listed here. Where do I have it? Moneymaker kit. Probably under Biz Builders, right? Worldprofit Moneymakers kit. Where did I put it? Oh, Moneymakers. Yeah, there you go. It's under Moneymakers. That's a good one. Let me see. Yeah, the ones that are JVZoo are a number. You get a number when you sign up to JVZoo. You just put it in, update, update, update. You do them separately. You need to get permission to promote these. Okay, so you go to JVZoo, go through their help, and it's really easy. It's not that hard. You just go find Digi Product Lab and get approval to promote it. What I was thinking about doing in the fall is creating a JVZoo store that you can add to your website, like our ClickBank store, of the ones that you've put in here. And I'd also include like Top Dog's Rotator. I can build like a system that looks very much like this one. So if you go into your ClickBank store, where do I have that? Oh yeah, under website management. So if you look at your ClickBank store, what I planned on doing is creating a site that's built off of your website. call it whatever, Moneymaker Store, and it would have all of this type of stuff for JVZoo products or any product in the Moneymaker kit. I'm planning on doing that in the fall. And it'll be just like this. You have your own logo, own colors, everything. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun because JVZoo is really cool, but they don't have a store because you have to get approved for everything. Well, the whole idea for me is that I would say, you know, if you're going in here putting your IDs in and you have, say, 20 products, what's wrong with the store with 20 products in it? Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to have 5,000 products. You could have 20. And they're the ones that you put in, right, that you pick. And if you said to me, George, I'd really like to see this product in, I'll add it. I'll just go in and add it for you. I have my own area that I can add stuff. So all of that's planned for the fall. It's going to be great. You know, just another store that works. All right. Okay, so we're coming to the end of our time right now. Again, we're just having a fantastic overall summer. I'm really happy with everything. Sandy and I are always here taking support questions and helping you as best we can. Like I said, the Live Business Center is always there to help you, and I appreciate all the very nice words. We love testimonials. We put them in our testimonials area too. If you want to fill one out for us, we'd love it. You just click on Submit Testimonial. We always like to hear nice things if you like how we're doing it. And put it in there and go from there. Okay, so everybody have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe and all the best.